10 of the most awesome world records ever broken.
Let's talk about those.
Hey, I'm Christian.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is Cypress. Good Mythical Morning.
Good Mythical Morning.
Before we get into world records, a couple of things we want to take care of. First of all, you may have seen that we released a video yesterday, a Good Mythical Morning episode, where we talked about our big announcement, our new show coming out, The Mythical Show. There's been quite a response to that. So first thing I want to let you know is that there were lots of questions and I think a lot of misconceptions about it. So we've taken the time to create a totally special video where we address and answer some of those questions and concerns. So we've linked to that. You can go to the description, you can click on the annotation, and we'll have a link at the end. But just real quick, just do want to clarify, it is on YouTube. It's not a TV show on it. It is gonna be right here on this channel, Rhett and Link too, so never fear.
Never fear. And I do appreciate the fact that we are able to have a conversation with you, the Mythical Beast commenter.
Discuss.
I think this is a good thing, but let's put that on this other video. You can watch it now or you can watch it in this episode. Another thing I keep forgetting to bring up, the Drutter is happening thanks to you, the Mythical Beast, the Mythical Best of the Mythical Beast, giving anywhere from $1 up to thousands of dollars. I don't know what the highest pledge was, but certainly the goal was $2,000.
Maybe $5.
I think it was late Thursday night that he met his goal. So you guys, Dino, congratulations. We will be tracking with you, sir, on you realizing your dream of producing Drutters.
I can't wait to
And
play.
congratulations, Mythical Beast, for making this a reality. It was fun, and it will continue to be fun because we're going to track with this. Let's get to some world records today.
Why don't we?
Now, I've got 10 here that I think are the most awesome world records ever broken that are currently being held.
Or ever set.
I'd like to, yeah, they could be set. They're set and then they're broken.
Because they have to be set, then broken.
That's true, right?
Just like a bone.
And then,
Has to be broken and then
don't bring
set.
that up because I don't want to think about that Kevin Ware thing.
Kevin Ware, let's
Chrissy,
talk about that.
Oh gosh, I don't want to go back there. Chrissy brought up the YouTube video again last night, and she found a version where they like froze frame and zoomed in on it.
They froze frame it.
And she's like showing the kids. She's like, I'm like, Christy, are you sure you want to watch this? And I was surprised. She was like, Lincoln, come here, like showing it to the kids and stuff. I was like,
Well, it's not like it's inappropriate for children.
Well, I literally hit my knees in nausea when I saw it happen. I didn't watch it again.
Oh.
No. But we're not talking about that today. Thanks for not bringing that up.
We should have had an episode about that. Too late.
Growing up in elementary school, I don't know if you had the bookmobile where they would come and they would sell books and you'd like go through the library and instead of checking out books, you would buy books. And I remember every year I would buy the Guinness Book of World Records and just pour over that material, at least the pictures.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't read any of it. I'd read captions.
I didn't get them at the bookmobile. My mom had like a 1984 Guinness Book of World Records, and I remember that the front cover had those two fat twins that were on two motorcycles, and their butt cracks were hanging out.
Fattest twins, yeah.
The fattest twins, and their two fat butt cracks were on the front of the book.
And I think they were, well, I don't know what they were.
At least in my mind, they were showing a lot of butt cleavage.
I think they were, yeah. And that's what kept you coming back.
Yeah, that's a great record. Let's talk about the new ones, Link.
And then what I'd like to do is I'd like for us to maybe be inspired by this. There might be some records that we should think about breaking.
I got one.
And in the comments, maybe you have a record that you could set or break. And, this could be the beginning of something in terms of you becoming somebody, at least as far as Guinness goes. The heaviest rideable bicycle. This is amazing. The guy built this. I think he was a sculptor. I don't know the full story, but he built it not to break a world record, but then he realized that it was a world record after the fact. He was just being awesome. Look at this thing. It's amazing.
It's a tractor tire.
On the back, it's like lawnmower tires. Look at that thing.
It's pretty awesome.
You pedal it like a Stairmaster. Or like a bike.
I would like to see what the second heaviest bicycle is.
Check out this record. Most toilet seats broken by the head in 1 minute. The record for most wooden toilet seats broken in a minute with the head is
46. Yeah, I once did 44 and knew that it wasn't that impressive.
Well, The most awesome world records are the ones that you're like, how did somebody come up with this? I mean, did you trip and fall into a closed toilet and bust it and say, wow, I'm pretty good at this?
No, I think he was one day dissatisfied with the toilet. He was like, you know, this toilet seat is too cold.
He's like really angry, like a baseball player who strikes out.
One of those carpeted toilet seats like you see at grandma's houses. Have you seen those? If you go into like a grandma's house?
Yeah, man.
And they got a carpeted toilet seat. Think about how much urine gets in that thing.
Oh, what? Dude. No. The lid is carpeted, dude.
No.
The seat is not carpeted.
I've been to a grandma's house before that she had carpeted
I think you're thinking
padding
about the mushy seat.
with
but not
carpet
the,
on it.
No.
I've been in there.
Those don't exist, man.
There are the mushy ones, though. You are right about that.
Yeah, but you could think about breaking that record. You could be the world record holder of the most carpeted toilet seats broken in a minute.
Ripped. The most carpet pulled off of a toilet seat.
In a minute.
You
got to put a time on it. Full body contact with the ice. Record is held by Wim Hof of the Netherlands for spending 1 hour, 52 minutes, 42 seconds in direct full body contact with ice.
Was he naked?
I guess, man. Don't look down in the ice.
Well, with full body contact, you have to have no clothes on because if there's part of your body that's closed up.
That's what I'm saying. Don't look down in the ice.
So.
This is an awesome one just because it exists and only God can get the credit here. World's tallest living dog, which is also the world's tallest dog ever. What's his name? It's a Great Dane named Zeus. He is 44 inches tall, so just under 4 feet tall. Most one-finger push-ups in 30 seconds. Xi Gizhong of China did 41 one-finger push-ups in 30 seconds.
What does that mean? One finger on each hand, or was one finger, that's it? One finger on one hand?
Only.
And he did more than one a second? That's not real. That's not possible.
He did 41 in 30 seconds.
That should be a world record if it is.
Now, here's one that I'm not going to sign up for. Most scorpions in the mouth. Dean Shelton of the USA was able to put a total of 21 scorpions in his mouth, holding them there for a minimum of 10 seconds on the set of Guinness Record TV, Stockholm, Sweden.
I think 25 would have been worth talking about, but 21 is kind of like,
well,
why?
How does it, and you see a scorpion, what makes you get it in your mouth?
Hunger.
You think this guy was hungry?
The first time he was. And then he was like, I wonder how many I can fit in here.
Most swords swallowed simultaneously by a woman.
Hunger.
Okay.
Yeah.
7. Okay. How many by a man? How many do you guess?
How much more swords can a man swallow than a woman?
Well, that's kind of a roundabout way to ask the question. Yep.
Twice as many. 14.
Over 14. He swallowed 18 swords at once.
What's up, girls? What's up, ladies? Come on now.
You need to step up your game, Amy Saunders.
Yeah, that's not impressive at all. I could swallow 7 swords. Anybody could.
Now this is
any man.
The most people crammed into a smart car. 20 people in a smart car.
The interesting thing about this is I can't even get in a smart car by myself. You know?
It's a personal record if you could get in.
Right, yeah. Tallest man to ever fit in a smart car. I could set that one right now.
Well, we don't have a smart car.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, there you go. I mean, why do you think we could set it right now? Because we don't have a smart car. Are you rubbing it in?
If we could secure a smart car. That's impressive.
This is Los Angeles. You can get anything in this town.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Does somebody have a smart car in the room? It's kind of like a doctor in an airplane. That's how it is in LA. Does anyone in the room have a smart car? Because I have a tall man and a record to break. Are you stretching?
Yeah, I'm thinking
You're like
about
getting
it.
ready? Is that still your back hurting? Is that why you're doing that chicken dance?
My back doesn't feel well. It is getting better. Thank you for worrying about me.
Most domestic appliances thrown in 1 minute. That's a bizarre record. The thing is, these people come up with these things. Oliver Gratzer of Austria said, oh, I can throw a bunch of appliances in 1 minute. I'm going to call Guinness. You can call Guinness, or you can email them.
Thrown where?
I think they have a hotline. Just thrown, as far as I know.
You skipped one.
I skipped a bunch of them.
Oh, but you said you wanted to do 10.
Yeah, we're running out of time. They weren't as great, so I've kind of edited it down.
Okay.
Because I wanted to get to the ones that we're going to break. You said that you had an idea of what you could break, not the smart car.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Well, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You gonna break it right now?
I think I can be the guy who can move his ears and head without using his hands the most in 15 seconds.
The most? You mean
like the most times? Like here, watch. Like, see, I'm moving my ears. My ears are kind of covered.
That's not a record.
Can you see him moving? Is my whole head?
In
moving?
order for you to set a record, it needs to be like a vibration almost. It needs to be like a
You can't see it, Jason. Look closely. Dang it!
That would never be
Count it.
That would never be recognized by Guinness. Though.
Just count. They recognize all types of crap. Count.
Pull your hair back. Yeah, when you see your ears.
Well, I can't touch my head. That's part of it. All right, here's my ears.
That's how you should wear your hair.
I usually don't show my
like
ears.
that. Wow, you have ears? You have tops of ears?
Shut up. I'm trying to break a freaking record here, dude.
Okay, all right, I'm going. Go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I can't do it when I smile.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Are you counting or grunting?
28.
28 people just set a record. The ears are going back into the garage. Do you have a record to break?
Yeah, I can
Or set?
sustain the longest sustained squirrel call by a human.
Okay.
That involves sucking in.
3, 2, 1, go. 3.8 seconds.
That might be a record. No one
You
else has
set a
ever done
record.
it. Yeah,
We both set records
I
right
can
here.
beat that right now.
Eat
though.
it, Guinness. Ew.
I'm having to go real slow.
That wasn't longer. That was like 3.8.
It's tough to do that for more than a few seconds.
Okay, so don't forget to click down here in the description to see like the Q&A minus the Q clarifications about the Mythical Show announcement.
Rhett and Link get superpowers. Oh my goodness. Watch this.
What?
I can kill Jason just with force from my hands.
Okay. I got a superpower too, I think, but you go for it. Just kill him. Oh, he's shaking. Let go of the camera, Jason. We got
Look,
okay.
he just fell down. He's dead.
He's dead.
What can you do?
I can smell death, I guess.